Hi, I'm Bitcoin Sean, and I'm going to run through today a set of 10 or more places to buy Bitcoin in the UK. Some of these might be new to listeners or viewers, so stay tuned to the end. There might be some surprising ones in there. And let's begin. So first up, I have eToro. And the reason I recommend eToro to a lot of people is it's very easy for beginners. They have a range of different products, from stocks and ETFs to cryptocurrencies. So you can use it for other needs beyond just Bitcoin if that's what you want. Once you log in, it's a very simple interface. As you can see there, you click home, you search for Bitcoin, click trade, and here you are. You can start buying Bitcoin. The negative against eToro is they do sell a lot of other altcoins. And as some of you may know if you listen to my channel, I recommend you don't touch altcoins for a number of different reasons. They'll get you into trouble. You really ought to just be buying Bitcoin at this point. Moving on, number 2 is CoinCorner. Now, I'm fairly new to CoinCorner and they're growing on me. And they're a close second in my opinion. Once you log in, again, it's a very simple interface with your dashboard, buy and sell. You can deposit and withdraw into here, and also you can send and receive Bitcoin. So if you want to start playing around with the Lightning Network, for example, you can use Lightning Network with CoinCorner. A lot of exchanges haven't done this yet, and Lightning is a really interesting technology and concept that all Bitcoiners should be starting to get to know now. CoinCorner also do a number of other things in terms of earning Bitcoin on cashback, so check that out. And they do auto buy. Auto buy is a great way of building Bitcoin wealth by buying every month, every week with a set amount. Third up is Bittylicious. Now they've been around for quite a long time in the UK. They're not on exchange like eToro and CoinCorner. They're an intermediary and they put you in touch with people that will sell you Bitcoin. You'll come here, you'll log in, and you'll need to put in a Bitcoin address. So you do need your own wallet, whether that's a software wallet, a hot wallet on your phone, or a hard wallet. You put the address in, you buy the Bitcoin, you pay using your bank account, and then you'll receive that in the background from the seller. You do need to log in here and register for purchases above a certain amount, but I think you can still purchase up to £50 of Bitcoin here, KYC free. PayPal have recently moved into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It was huge news at the start of the year. It's rolled out in America now. I think they've rolled out at least in part of Europe. So you can buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies within your PayPal account or within your PayPal app. Revolut is the next one up. Similar to PayPal, they're an existing financial services company that have moved into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as the space has grown. You can do lots of things in here. It's very simple to buy Bitcoin, as I'll show you on the app now. Here in the Revolut app, as you can see, you've got your accounts and bits and bobs along the top. Helpfully, they've got crypto. You can click invest to move money from your fiat account into Bitcoin. They've also got recurring buys, which is brilliant, a really good feature. And they've importantly added the feature to send your Bitcoin so you can withdraw it from Revolut. When they first rolled out, you couldn't withdraw your Bitcoin, as is the case with PayPal currently. But I think enough users said you need to be able to do that. It's very important that wherever you buy Bitcoin, you have the ability to withdraw it from that exchange if you don't choose to do it straight away. So Revolut, very easy to use, and a lot of people in the UK have already got this, of course. Number 6 is local Bitcoins. They've been around for a long time. And originally, this was created so people could meet in person and buy and sell Bitcoin, especially when it was very, very poorly known amongst the general population. Nowadays, it's a bit more similar to an exchange. You'll come in, you'll need to log in and KYC yourself. And as you can see here on the screen, you then look at who's selling Bitcoin, what price they're selling Bitcoin for. You click buy, and you'll enter then into a transaction to pay some money to someone with your bank account, and you'll receive Bitcoin back. It will go into your local Bitcoins wallet that's hosted with your account. You'll need then to withdraw that to your own wallet. Again, whether that's a software hot wallet or whether a hardware wallet. Next up is Asda.co. And this is really interesting. They're quite a new entrant. This is all focused around the Lightning Network. You go and buy an Asda.co gift voucher in a store such as Poundland. You then come to the website, you enter your voucher code, You'll then be asked for your Lightning address, and they'll send you your Bitcoin to your Lightning wallet. So it's really ideal for small amounts and receiving Bitcoin over Lightning. And as some of you may know, Lightning costs next to nothing to send and receive transactions. So you're managing to stack more precious sats. As to go vouchers can be found in Poundland all across the UK. There's a map of Poundland stores and other places. So go and check that out. It's a really interesting concept. If you are new to Bitcoin Lightning, as you'll see on another video I created recently, I recommend two wallets, Wallet of Satoshi and Moon Wallet. Go and check those out. Next up, we have Relai. Now this is a European, I think they're based in Switzerland, app for buying Bitcoin. The interesting thing about Relai is it's what you call KYC light. So you don't need to hand over all of your details, driving license, addresses, passport numbers, and the rest like you do with most exchanges. When you want to buy Bitcoin, you click buy, you put in the amount, and it's going to give you the details of where you need to make your payment to from your bank account. The thing about Relai though is it's a Swiss company, so you do need to send euros. So to do that, you may need to use Revolut because most UK bank accounts aren't priced in euros. So you'll need to set up Revolut, send in euros to Relai bank account, and then they'll send it back to your app. A bit of a faff perhaps, but you do get the KYC light nature of this Bitcoin. And it's one of the very, very cheapest. If you use the sign-up code, and then it's going to be, I think, 0.5% cheaper than it normally would be. It's probably the cheapest place to buy Bitcoin alongside eToro. Next up, this is one that a lot of you won't have heard of, is Bisq. So this is a decentralized exchange. And what that means is once you download the app, it works in a peer-to-peer fashion over Tor. It means you can buy and sell from people anywhere around the world without any kind of central point of authority or central exchange. So it's very resilient. And essentially how this will work for most people in the UK would be you'll download the app. You'll then find someone to sell you Bitcoin. There'll be a list of sellers. You'll click trade. You'll send them money from your bank account, and they'll send you money back to your Bisq account, which will then withdraw to your own Bitcoin wallet. They use an escrow multisig setup, so if there is a dispute, then both parties can negotiate and work out what's happened. But Bisq is a really interesting project. Next up is Meetup. So find your local Bitcoin meetup, go and meet people, and potentially buy and sell Bitcoin from others in the group for cash. And if you have a look on the meetup site, you can look for Bitcoin meetups, and as you can see there, lots of groups around the world that you can attend to learn and discuss Bitcoin. And do find these groups, do go along, do ask people questions, work out if there's any trustworthy people there that can help you with your Bitcoin journey and education. Moving on, number 11, Bitcoin ATMs. So this is like a cash ATM, but a bit different. Obviously, it's Bitcoin. You can find a local Bitcoin ATM, and you can go there and you can insert money, fiat money, and you can withdraw Bitcoin, and they'll either print something else out, or they'll send it to your Bitcoin address. So if we click on countries and click all countries, for example, look for the United Kingdom, you'll see there's 103 locations, 103 Bitcoin ATMs in the UK that you can go and check out. A lot of these, I think, will not require you to register, put in all your details for small amounts, but if you start buying larger amounts, then you have to go through the full KYC. Next up, number 12, BTC Pay. Now, this is going to be for people that are a bit more specialized or want to really get into understanding Bitcoin a bit more and how to sell things for Bitcoin. BTC Pay is a self-hosted open source piece of software that allows you to sell things and receive Bitcoin for it. So it's like you can use it as a point of sale device. You can put it on a website, and essentially people pay you. It generates Lightning or a Bitcoin address. They'll pay you, and you'll then send them the goods or services that you've promised. Really interesting project. It's going from strength to strength, and it's run by some real Bitcoiners. Number 13, try and earn some Bitcoin for free. And my favorite one is Foldcard. Now, Foldcard is an American company, an app, and essentially it's a Bitcoin cashback card. So whenever you spend money on this card, you get Bitcoin, you get your rewards back, a percent or whatever it is, but it's in Bitcoin. And also you get a free spin on their wheel. And I'll show you this now on my app. And this is the Foldcard app. Even if you don't have a card yet, perhaps because you're not in the United States, sign up to the waiting list for when this comes out. But you can still use the daily cashback. So if you click the circle for the daily spin, click that, you're going to possibly win some sats. And you can do this every single day to get your free sats. There you are, 25 sats. That might be worth $25 in 5-10 years time. Now next up, number 14, I'm going to mention Coinbase because most YouTube videos are going to be recommending Coinbase because it's one of the biggest, it's one of the best known names, and it is quite a slick, easy to use platform. I click sign in. And just to show you what it looks like, it's quite similar to CoinCorner. There's a few more options. You click trade to buy and sell Bitcoin, and you can do some other things in here like paying people with Bitcoin. A couple of criticisms of Coinbase though is, number one, it lists, like eToro, it lists lots of altcoins, but eToro is much cheaper for fees. So if you're interested in that, go to eToro anyway. But altcoins are a distraction and newcomers should stay away from altcoins. That said, I'm not going to dive into that. The other reason Coinbase is not my preferred place to go is because historically they weren't very Bitcoin friendly, and they took some actions in the past that were counter to Bitcoin's real interests. They were thinking about themselves more than Bitcoin, and you can find out all about this if you look up the Bitcoin Civil Wars and the split where something called Bitcoin Cash was forked off of Bitcoin. It's a really interesting period in Bitcoin's history, but Coinbase typically at that point weren't an ally of Bitcoin. So a lot of OG Bitcoiners will tell people to stay away from Coinbase. Thirdly, they're very big, and with centralization comes risks. So we don't want everyone in the world using Coinbase for their custody of Bitcoin. And finally, I'll just say my last place, number 15, I know I've gone well past 10 here, is I created a video recently trying to encourage people to get to learn the Lightning Network. Check out that video. If you put your Lightning, if you download a wallet, Moon or Wallet Station, you put your Lightning address onto the form that I've linked from the comments, I'll send you some free sats just to get people started, and you can encourage your friends then to download Lightning wallets and send your sats around. So do look out for that. All the links for all these places are below. I've used nearly every single one of them and recommend them. And yeah, if you like this video, subscribe and click like. Thank you.